It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, looks like T.I. is going to be on Red Table Talk addressing those controversial comments. People were talking that he made about his daughter, Deja. Now, here's what Jada Pinkett Smith had to say about that.
Well, my next big guest is Tip.
Okay.
And Tiny. And of course, he's going to address the controversy that has been swirling. And then he and Tiny sit down and talk about how they survived in regards to their marriage.
Interesting. I'll be tuned into that just for content's sake because, one, I really enjoy Red Table Talk. Two, I enjoy Clifford Harris as a personality, so that should be entertaining.
All right, well, that'll be on Monday. That comes out.
Okay.
All right, A$AP Rocky, he is going back to Sweden. A lot of people felt like he would be not wanting to go there after he got arrested there, but he is on a mission. Here's what he had to say to TMZ.
When I was in Sweden, I met so many people like myself, you know, and all of those immigrants didn't really have the kind of support that they needed. Like me, being a celebrity, I had worldwide coverage. These people come from countries that they don't have help. And I just felt like I wanted to give back with donating with this immigration, you know, service called FARR, you know, to help a lot of immigrants get the right kind of help that they need inside. Because some people are sitting in jail for 10 months, 2 years, and they never see a judge.
That's dope. It wouldn't be me, though.
Yeah, he must like Sweden because if I went through what he went through in Sweden, I'm not going back unless I really, really, really like Sweden. The food got to be amazing. Yeah. You know, he's a single man, so the women got to be top-notch. There's no reason for me to be in Sweden.
There's no reason for me to go back.
Well, he's also designing uniforms for Swedish prisons. So after he was detained earlier this year, he told Forbes that he's doing what he can to encourage people to do better.
Why do you got to design prison uniforms? Why you want to look sexy in prison?
I didn't say it was going to be sexy. But he just probably wanted to give them, I don't know.
I could donate money from here. I'm not going to Sweden. I wouldn't go back.
Why they need fashion designers Swedish uniform?
They want to look fly in jail?
For who?
For themselves.
Okay, I get fly. I used to get fly for the women. Why do I want to get fly in prison for? Huh? I want to look as scruffy and non-appealing as possible. Right?
Listen, clearly something touched him while he was there.
Whoa. Wow.
See,
wow.
No, I'm saying.
You played too much.
You know what I'm saying? That little
something
slick
touched
mouth.
his spirit.
Slick mouth.
Oh, wow.
Something touched his spirit, and he felt like giving
Okay.
back.
Sure.
That's all. All right, now Ari Lennox is upset that she didn't win at the Soul Train Awards. She was nominated for Best Collaboration for her single Shea Butter Baby with J. Cole. And Chris Brown and Drake did win for Best Collaboration. So she wasn't.
Chris Brown and Drake won for the Best Soul category?
Best Collaboration.
Oh.
That's a joint no guidance,
right? At
right?
the Soul Train Awards, yes. And so she was upset, and she went on social media, and she said, Shea Butter Baby will always be special. You know what I realized? People who genuinely F with me understand my frustration. People who are self-hating haters and clearly have never given my music a chance got the biggest problem with me always. No one will have to worry about me complaining after this current complaint. What I will not do is ever be this depressed again. It's not just an award. It wasn't any award show. It was the Soul Train Awards. As you can see, I'm a big fan of soul music and a huge fan of Soul Train's history. Being snubbed was something I always expected and was definitely prepared for, just not by them. My intent was to never shade other nominees. I'm hurt, and I don't expect soulless haters to understand that. Every time I wrap my mind around it, I just can't accept it. It feels like a breakup. I made a soulful album. I never ran from who I am. I just expected that one platform to understand that. It takes a lot of energy to do these things, and ultimately, this was a hard loss for me.
Man, drop one of Clues bombs for Ari Lennox. I respect that. Ari. I respect that. I respect the fact that Ari Lennox cares about the Soul Train Awards. I respect the fact that she feels like that about Soul Train. That's what I'm talking about. You got to celebrate your blackness and celebrate black people celebrating you. Because they always act like that over the white awards, the Grammys and the American Music Awards and all that stuff like that. I'm glad to see her upset she didn't win a Soul Train Award.
Right, and that song, Shea Butter Baby, is a dope song. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean Chris Brown joint wasn't a dope song.
Well, she's just personally hurt. I'm not saying
I'm not mad at that. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. She celebrated the Soul Train Awards. I'm happy she feels.
Although it is hard to express that on Twitter because then people get upset and start going in on you and telling you that you're ungrateful and all kinds of things. But she just was upset. And she said, "Dear fake fans, please unfollow. I'm not entitled. I'm hurt."
I salute you for that, Ari. I don't know you, but I salute you for that.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Report.
All right. When we come back, front page news, what we talking about?
Let's talk about these public impeachment hearings. We'll tell you what happened on day 3.
All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.